Hello and welcome back, and I'm back in the store with Fadi, and we got a bunch of watches to show you guys today. 3 videos about 3 new releases that we're gonna be showing you. So let's start up with this PRX Special Edition Grendizer Robot UFO Special Edition. As you can see with the amazing box right here, you get a spaceship, you get the box. I mean, Grendizer, from what I heard, is like, I think it's a little bit before my time. I never watched this on the TV, but a lot of people watch it as like a Japanese robot show, animated. So if you're into that, you can have this amazing Grendizer Special PRX Edition right here.
It just came into the store. We got 2 in stock, so they're hard to get.
They're very hard to get. We had to wait for a while to get them.
Yes, and it's a beautiful box. You open it like this, you just slide in the back, and you open, this is the warranty, and this is the case.
Yeah, right here.
Beautiful, beautiful toy.
Yeah, I believe this is the spaceship that the robot came in. You can correct us down in the comment section below if we're wrong about that.
It's beautiful decor.
Yeah, if you're a big fan of this robot show, Grendizer or Goldrack in French, this is definitely a very nice thing. One of the major differences from this one compared to the regular PRX is that there is no date window, and also the second hand, so it's a little half moon motif right here. There's the robot on the dial that also shines in the dark. I'm gonna show you guys also a loom shot, and we have a decorated rotor in the back with the Grendizer robot.
Beautiful watch, very nice watch.
So let's flip the camera and take a look at this watch a little bit closer. We're going to be mostly taking a look at the differences of this watch versus the regular PRXs. Like I mentioned in my introduction, there is no date window on this watch. It is, I believe, the only PRX that does not have a date window. We have the robot on the dial that is also loomed. It will illuminate in dark environments where you will be able to see the robot. The second hand is this moon shape, like I said before. It's actually called a Harken, which is the weapon that the Grendizer uses when it fights. And the box, the spaceship, is called the Spacer, and it is what the Grendizer uses to fly and travel through space. On the rehaut, we have a little marking right here in Japanese that says UFO Robo Grendizer, which means UFO Robot Grendizer. We also have a decorated rotor in the back. Other than that, it is the same case as the regular PRX. So 40 millimeters in terms of diameter, around 45 to 51 millimeters in terms of lug to lug, depending on how you count it, and a very thin 10.9 millimeters in terms of thickness. It has the Powermatic 80 movement with a Nivochron balance spring, 80 hours of power reserve, 100 meter water resistant with a sapphire crystal. So very nice package overall. So let's go through the unboxing experience. As you can see, this is a huge box. There's a spacer inside. It took us a while to figure out how to open it. This is how you open it, by the way. It took us, like, me and Fadi were just trying to figure out how to open this thing, and then we finally figured it out after like an embarrassing amount of time. There's also these 2 wingtips that you can attach onto the spacer. We did not do it fully because we're a little bit afraid that once we insert it, we won't be able to remove them. So here is what it looks like. You can see Fadi playing with a spaceship a little bit right here. Pretty fun stuff. So yeah, if you're a fan of the Grendizer show, this watch and this package is a pretty compelling offer, especially since it's not very flashy. It's very subtle. I think nobody is really gonna know what it is unless if they get really, really close up to your wrist and look at the robot on the dial. It's not super flashy, not super nerdy. Like I said before, this show is a little bit before my time. I grew up mostly on Transformers and Gundam, and I think this watch is very tastefully done. It's very subtle. It won't look out of place in a more serious environment because it's very subtle, right? It's not overtly flashing. Look at me, I'm a huge nerd and I love robots, right? I remember there was a Seiko chronograph collaboration with Transformers, and that watch just screamed, I'm a huge nerd and I love robots. Whereas for this one, it's more subtle. The robot face, you can only see it from up close. So I think it's a fun little thing to have. Only you know what it is, whereas for other people, they just think there's a regular PRX, basically. And if you encounter a watch nerd like me, then I'll be able to tell, oh, this guy has the special edition Grendizer, because PRXs usually have a date window, right? And doesn't have that moon second hand and that crazy robot on the dial. Another thing is that the robot on the dial has some very nice loom. I tried to capture it, but it was a very rainy day, so there wasn't a lot of light to charge up the room. I didn't have a UV torch in the store, so I'm just going to be putting up a picture of what I found on the internet, what the loom looks like. So if you're interested in this watch, like Fadi said, we only have 2 of them in stock. First link down in the description section below. And if you want to know what the other two watches are on the table, do not hesitate to subscribe to my channel. A lot of you watch my videos but are not subscribed, so click that subscribe button if you want to figure out what the other two watches are on the table. All right, so thank you very much for watching, and if you want any of these watches, you can just follow the link down in the description section below to our website. If you have any questions, you can use the chat bubble on our website to ask us questions for availability and pricing information.
Thank you. Have a great day.